Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little declutter. I'm gonna step away from my closet for a minute and do my makeup drawer. I feel like every time I go to refresh my everyday makeup bag, it's just like a struggle to find what's in there and like see what's good and what's my shade and what things I really like. So today I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna declutter, keep only the things I like. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard. I feel like I haven't accumulated like too much new makeup, but you never know. So that is the plan for today. I'm going to see how much we get done. I don't know if I'll get all of this done, but I'm hoping we will. So that's the plan. I'm going to start with the biggest drawer, which is my foundations, concealers, primers, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to bring you closer and we will declutter together. Okay, so like I said, this is my biggest drawer in terms of like the amount of stuff in it. So I'm gonna take everything out, kind of categorize it all, and then go from there. I feel like it's not like horribly disorganized, it's just like kind of disorganized. Okay, everything is out. We got everything. I don't know if you're gonna be able to, okay. Oh, we did it. Okay, good. That's all I have. It looks like a lot, I know, but I get stuff for free and all that stuff, so it accumulates. I feel like my sprays aren't bad. I feel like I'm gonna keep all of these. I definitely need to use this like little mini all-nighter up and then get rid of it. But the rest of these, like I actually use, I will use them up, so they're all gonna stay. Primers. I feel like primers are similar. This is the only one I think I'll probably get rid of. This is a Revlon Face and Body Glow lotion thing. And I just don't love the shade of this. I tried it when I wasn't tan though, so like maybe it's better. No, it's just like a little like orangey for me personally, like my preference. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this. It's just not my favorite. I'd like never reach for it. I like the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops better. So I'm gonna get rid of that. The rest of the primers will stay because I actually love all of these primers. They're all very nice. And they all serve like slightly different purposes, so they'll all stay. Concealers are kind of the same. I don't have that many concealers and they're all doing pretty good, so I'm going to keep all those. I do have an extra of my Live Tinted concealer that I'm actually going to throw in this bottom drawer where my extras live. This also needs to be cleaned out, but we're going to do that later. Okay, so foundations are kind of the biggest thing. So let me put away these things and go from there. I feel like concealers. I also don't have that many powders. I have an Hourglass, a Fit Me, and like a couple that need to be like used up. So I'm trying to use up my powders and like get rid of some stuff, but none of them are like bad. I will use all of them. It's just like having to use them up. I do also have like some tools and stuff in here that I don't use a ton, so I'm gonna pop them back here, but I'm not sure I really like need them. I always keep like a makeup or a hand cloth in here too because it's a convenient place for it. Okay, let's talk about these foundations now. Honestly, I feel like most of these I really do love and use, so I feel like there's not gonna be much to get rid of. It's just like I want to use up some of these. I feel like this one it's used up plenty and I'm going to get rid of it. This is a CC, the It Cosmetics CC Illumination. I really like this one, but I do love the Nude Glow more. So I'm going to get rid of this one. It's pretty much dead anyway. I have two of the Nude Glows. They're different shades though, so I'm going to keep both of those. I love the Clinique Even Better makeup. This stuff's great. This Versed Serum Foundation is amazing. That's staying. This Touche Éclat is so old, but this is the foundation I wore on my wedding day, so I'm going to keep it for now, but I would love to get like a new bottle of it and actually like use it. This is so super old though. It probably would not be suitable to use on the face, but it's sentimental, which is weird, I know, but we're going to keep that just sentimentally. This Anastasia one is so, like, that's all I have left. It's so close to being done. So I want to use this up and get rid of it because I love this and I would like to repurchase, but I need to like use up foundations before I repurchase. So that's going to stay for now. I can't tell how much. I feel like there's a good amount still in this Halo Glow I love this stuff. It's beautiful. So that's gonna stay. Okay, let's see. This is where it gets a little trickier. This, I love the Merit stick, the minimalist. This stuff is great. So I'm gonna keep that. Okay. This is almost up. I feel like I'm just gonna get rid of this. I do love it, but it's like I'm like scraping the bottle here. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromatic. This is super nice, but I have a lot of other things like it that I would rather use up than try to like scrape this out. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, let's start swatching now. I feel like this one is pretty. I have a lot like it. Like, is this my absolute favorite? It is really pretty though. I feel like I'll keep this one. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow Tint. It is really nice. I do like this. It's a pretty one. I'm going to keep that. This All My Clear foundation is pretty new to me, so I think I'm going to keep it just to keep like testing it. But I do like it. It is nice. It's just right now all these shades are like way too light for me, so that's part of the struggle right now. But this clear complexion from All My is really nice. So I'm going to keep that. Let's see, this Born This Way. I really do like this. It's just I don't reach for like heavy, high coverage foundations much anymore. So like this just isn't my jam. And it's a little yellow. This one's hard for me because I do like it. It's just not what I'm reaching for right now. So I think I'm going to get rid of it. This is the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. It is really nice. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not like what I'm reaching for anymore. And I just don't think I need it. Speaking of that towel, I'm going to need that towel now. Since I started swatching all over my hand. Okay, and the last one, this one I actually really like. I just always forget about it. It's definitely a summer shade for me. It's definitely not a shade I could wear now. And honestly, it's pretty dark. I feel like I should get rid of this one and get it maybe in a better shade for me. I love this. It's just not quite my right shade. So maybe I'm going to get rid of this one for now. This is the Luminous foundation. You know, I'm going to keep it for now because it is a good summer foundation. I'm going to keep it for now, but I would like to get it in like a little bit lighter of a shade to match me more of the year because it is really pretty. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I got rid of a few. It's definitely better. And I actually don't have that much like upstairs in my like makeup bag. So I'm going to decide to move a few things around. Sorry. That's better. So I'm gonna boo. I'm not sure this is all gonna fit like to be able to see it all, but I'm gonna try my best. No, it's definitely not all gonna fit to see it all, but this one I'm actually gonna put like back here since I don't use it on the regular. Okay. Okay, so that's that drawer done. That looks so much better. I'm very happy with that. Got rid of 4 things out of the drawer, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a nice, it feels more organized now, so that's good. All right, this drawer I'm not gonna actually do anything to because this is like so few things in here that like, there's no point in like getting rid of anything. Cause like, yes, I don't use shadows, like eyeshadow palettes very much anymore, but also I don't want to get rid of them because like I will use them. Like I'm so sad about this when my toddler dug into that one, but like this will be great. I have like a trip coming up that I'm gonna need more of a makeup-y look. Like this would be great to travel with. Honestly, this one's really nice to travel with too because it's got so many shadows, but it's actually pretty compact. So I'm going to keep these. I feel like there will be a time in my life where I come back to wearing eyeshadows more often. It's just not happening right this minute. All right, blushes. This is where it's going to get tricky. I have a lot of blushes. I love them. Again, I think I'm going to take them all out, kind of organize them, see where we are, and go from there. Okay. What? Okay, let's see. I know for sure I don't love this color of the e.l.f. blush. I'm gonna get rid of that one. I do love this one in the e.l.f. This is what shade is this? Bronze Bombshell. This one's really pretty, so that one's gonna stay. I love this lip tinted. It just gets like pushed to the back and I just don't think about it, so it's gonna stay. I don't love the e.l.f. Halo Glow blush though. It's like too shiny for me. I just don't like it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I love the Tarte blush tape. Stuff's great. Okay, and then I have a lot of creams. Let's start with the easy ones. These two Merits are both staying. They're some of my favorite cream blushes. I have the shade Beverly Hills and Persimmon. They're both beautiful. They're both staying. I also love the MAC Glow Play. This is so fun. This is the shade So Natural, and it's great. I love it. Both the Pat McGrath blushes are really, really nice. I definitely have a favorite, but I use them both. I definitely like Sunkissed Seduction over Paradise Peony, but they're both really gorgeous shades, so they're both going to stay. This is one of my all-time favorites, the Nude Sticks in Beach Babe. This is one of my favorite blushes. Okay, I feel like I'm going to keep a lot of blushes. I have a blush obsession, and I cannot help myself. I feel like I don't reach for this one enough. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my favorite. I find it like slightly hard to use, and it's just not my favorite shade. I should have gotten a different shade probably. This is a Live Tinted one. This is a Hue stick in the shade Rise. I know this is like a multi-functioning stick. I just don't use it enough. I don't reach for it, so it's gonna go. Same with this NARS Multiple. I just don't use it enough. It's just not like a great... Like, it's not quite a highlighter, but it's not quite a blush. Maybe I'll put this in my highlighter, see if I use it more as like a highlighter. It's in the shade Hot Sands. And I think maybe I'll use it more as like a highlight. Yeah, I think I'm going to move this to my highlight drawer and go from there. Okay, and then we have 3. The Almay stick is really pretty. I really like the shade in it. I feel like I would use this. I'll use this a lot. It is a really pretty natural shade. This is the Almay Color and Care Tint Stick in, what shade is this? Nude Flush. It is a really pretty color, so I'm going to keep that. Okay, I feel like this Persona one I want to love so badly. It's such a pretty color. It's just not, again, a color I'm like reaching for. It's just like not my vibe. So I'm going to get rid of this Persona one. Again, this is my fault. I probably should have gotten a different color. But I would like to try new things. This is the shade Jam. It's a really pretty, it's this bottom shade down here. It's a really pretty shade, but it's just not for me. I know myself and I'm not going to reach for it. So I'm going to get rid of that. And this last one is an Anastasia stick. I feel like this is going to be better for the summer. It's kind of like a peachy blush, and it's just not like for right now, but I'm going to keep it because it's a really pretty shade and I love it. I just don't reach for it currently. This is in the shade Nectarine. I feel like I'll reach for that a lot in the summer though. So that's all the creams. I feel like I don't have that many powders. I think I'm going to keep them all. The only one I ever go back and forth on is this one, but I feel like that's going to be pretty over that. Yeah, it's a pretty shade. It's more of like a summer shade for me, not quite winter, so I don't think about reaching for it right now. This is the California blush from Benefit, and I really like it. It's really pretty. It's just, again, this is like a summer shade for me. The other ones I have that I love, I'm not even sure they make this Cover FX one anymore, but I love it. This is a duochromatic or monochromatic, whatever, I don't know, in the shade Warm Honey. It's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why they don't make these anymore. Love this blush. And then I have a couple Tarte Amazonian Clay. I have one in Risque, and then I have the one that was like limited edition for your birthday or whatever. Party. I don't know how you say it, but they're both really beautiful. I like them. They're easy. And then this one, Mented Blush in Clay Too Much, is just one of my absolute favorites. So all of them are going to stay. I feel like I did pretty good. I've already have 4, and I'm putting 1 in highlights. So, whoops, wrong group. So let me put these back. All right, well, I'm sorry my light died, but we're going to go on to bronzers. I'm going to leave the bronzers in here to do these, so I'll just organize them a little bit before I go through them. Okay, let's start with a couple that I don't love. I don't love the e.l.f. putty. I just don't like using it. I don't like digging my finger in to like get to it. I tend to use my fingers when I'm using especially cream blushes, so this is just not my favorite one to use. This La Luz one is fine. Again, it's just not my favorite to use. It just like dries and like it's kind of hard to use. So I'm just gonna get rid of these two. I think the rest I like. The Merit one is gorgeous. I love the e.l.f. Halo Glow contour ones. This is great. This Shape Tape one is amazing. The Verse one I'm still like playing with, so I'm gonna keep that one. I love the Pure one. It's gorgeous. I'm obsessed. And then the Natasha Denona like pump one is really, really nice. Okay, and we have some powders. I'm definitely keeping my Smashbox Cali Contour Kit. This is one of my favorite palettes. This Live Tinted is gorgeous. It's actually like a blush bronzer combo, so I kind of leave it with my palettes. It's so pretty. It's just like a perfect one and done. I love this. You know what? I love the butter bronzer, but I never find myself reaching for it, and it's so old. So I'm going to get rid of my butter bronzer. Again, this is just like that blush that's like duochromatic or whatever. What do they call them? Monochromatic duos. This one is in Suntan Bronze. Gorgeous. Love it. I really enjoy the Laguna bronzer. I've been in the shade 2 Original from NARS. So pretty. The Mented bronzer is also really nice. It definitely pulls like a little warm. It's definitely not like a contour. This is a true bronzer. It is really nice. Definitely like, just like haven't used the outside, I guess. I don't know. I think the outside might be a little hard pan. I might have to like scrape that and clean it up a little bit, but it is really pretty. I like this one. And this one's hard for me. I like this Bare Minerals bronzer, but it's like a couple shades. Like it's like pretty dark. It's pretty intense. So I'm going to keep this one for now. If I don't use it this summer, I'll get rid of it. So I actually feel pretty good. I got rid of 3. That's better than I expected to get rid of. Okay, highlights. I feel like highlights I really don't have much to get rid of. I really use like everything in this drawer. So I think I'm just going to reorganize it. I'll kind of tell you about what I got in here. This is like really sticky. Why is this so sticky? I don't know. There's like actually something on it. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, I'll clean this off once we're done. The Merit highlights are gorgeous. These are some of my favorite highlights. This Dibs one is great for face and body. It's like a great vacation one. This is one of my newer ones. It's the Nude Sticks Glow one in Illuminati. Super pretty. This Anastasia one I got over the summer. I haven't used it a ton. It's like a super intense gold color. I'm not sure I love it, but I got it towards like the end of the summer, so I want to give it a chance like this summer, so I'm going to keep it for now. Like I said, I'm not sure it's like my absolute favorite highlight, but I'm going to keep it, try it out this summer, and see if I like it. This little Live Tinted Glow Drops are gorgeous. They're so pretty. And then again, the Shape Tape and the Halo Glow Wand are just so pretty. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous highlights. And then I have some like oldie classic highlights in here. Like I have the Becca Champagne Pop highlight. I actually decanted it because it kept breaking, so it's in a little sifter now. Who remembers the Anastasia Amrezy highlight? This stuff is great. Sorry, I don't know why it's, hopefully that's, okay, sorry, my focus was doing something weird, I think. But who remembers this highlight? It's classic. Same with this one. I just have like classic highlights. I don't have many highlighted powders. This is the Oprah Rodea Drive. So pretty. I actually don't reach for powder highlights that much anymore, but I like these ones you can't get rid of, right? Like they're just classic. And then this Juvia's Place one is just gorgeous. It is, oh my gosh, it's like everywhere, but this one is like so intense. This might be the most intense one out of the whole bunch. But this is just like the most beautiful, oh, you can't even see that, champagne-y gold. Ugh, it's so pretty, but it's very intense. So I think that's why I don't reach for powder highlights a lot. They're just like so intense. So I'm actually going to keep everything in this drawer. So I know that was disappointing, but anyway. All right. Well, let's see what we got in here. I feel like this is another drawer. I'm going to keep everything in here. I'm just going to organize it up because all this stuff is just so good. I have some eyeshadow sticks over here. I have some of the Laura Mercier sticks, an e.l.f. one. These It Cosmetic ones are great. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this jumbo eye pencil. Actually, I don't use this ever. I don't enjoy it in white. This is the NYX jumbo eye pencil. I don't enjoy it. I'm going to get rid of that. These little Trestique ones are so pretty. They're such good ones. So I'm going to keep those 2 little ones. I have a green highlighter in here, or eyeliner. It's just like a fun, different something. I'm going to keep that. I also have the Merit like shine ones too. It's just not in here. It's actually in my makeup bag. I'm currently using it. You know what? I never use these false lashes. If you don't like false lashes, however, these magnetic ones are great. They work really well. I just never use them, so I'm gonna get rid of them. It's just not, again, not the stage of my life. I'm not even sure they make these L'Oreal Infallible shadows anymore, but if they do, they're awesome. They're so beautiful, so I'm gonna keep those. I actually have a couple Becca like little sample highlighters that I don't use for highlights anymore. I just use them for like little eyeshadows, and they're great. I love them. So I keep them up here with eyeshadows. They're like the classic colors, and I just use them here. Same with this Laura Geller Gilded Honey. It's a little eyeshadow for me. And then I have a little e.l.f. duo. It looks like it's actually broken, so I might need to fix that. But that's all that's up here. Nothing crazy. And then same with my lip glosses. It's just like not a drawer I touch much. I use most of this stuff. And there's just like nothing wrong with it. So I do have some mascaras and stuff I want to go through though. Okay, I don't have a lot of stuff in here, but like I know myself and what I'm going to use. I'm not going to use a black eyeliner, so that's going to go. I will use this brown eyeliner. I'm just going to put it in with the other eyeliner in there. Again, it's another black eyeliner. I just know I'm not going to use. It's a great eyeliner. I'm just not going to use it. Let's see. I didn't love the Benefit Bounce Mascara, so I'm going to get rid of that finally. This Ilia one is still pretty new. I'm going to keep that. It's great. This Anastasia mascara is actually still good and it looks really nice. I'm going to keep that for now. This e.l.f. brow laminating gel is just like goopy and old. There's nothing like wrong with how it performs. It's just not like, it's just old. And then I do still love my e.l.f. brow lift. It's just not like my main one to go to anymore. So I'm going to keep it like here for options, but it's just not one I reach for every single day. It's still good though. All right, I feel like I did pretty good. There's actually a good little pile down there. Like I said, I don't have like a ton of makeup down there, but like it was enough that I need to like go through and like see what I had and go through it. So I feel good about what I'm getting rid of. I feel good about how the drawers are looking now. I feel like I can actually like find what I'm looking for and see what's in those drawers, which is always a great feeling. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick little declutter with me. If you want to see more decluttering, definitely subscribe. I have a whole closet decluttering series happening right now. And I tend to do this pretty often on my channel. I just like enjoy decluttering. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I will see you in my next adventure. Bye.